Video, I'm going to be installing some shade fabric around the perimeter of my deck. So this is just to give you some ideas of the difference that it can make and how to possibly mount it on your deck. In this video, I'm going to be using some cabinet screws to mount the shade fabric, as well as a drill to install them. Since I have to make some mounting points, I'm going to have to use some wood right and some normal woodworking tools such as a saw, clamp, measuring tape. You might not have to modify your deck at all in order to install yours though. So the first step I'm going to do is make a continuation of that board that runs across. I intend to mount it to the very bottom of that at the top, and then at that 2x4 on the bottom right here. Since the roof is sloping, I have to modify and make an additional mounting point that runs still level across here. So I'm going to have to attach it up here somewhere at multiple points. So I'm just going to show a quick time lapse of doing that. I'm going to have to measure it, then cut the board and then mount it. So I'm just going to use some small screws to mount little strips that'll attach up here at multiple points, and then attach the long board that's going to span the entire length right here. Okay, so I have my mounting point up top, so I should be able to go all the way around right now. I just measured from this post all the way around, meeting up right here, so I'm going to cut it out real quick. So here's the roll I have. I've straightened it out and I've measured it. I've bunched up the part I need over there, and I'm just going to cut it right here now. Now I'm going to attach it all the way across the top, make sure it's spaced correctly, and then I'm going to come back at the bottom and pull it taut. Here's the patio after everything is finished. You can see I pulled it somewhat taut. I can still push in. I'll show in a bit how much tension there is. I didn't want to go too tight because I didn't want the grommets to rip out. All in all, I think this is a good decision. It gives a lot of shade. It blocks the wind somewhat, but not so much that I think it'll rip it down.